Dr. Jackson.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hey Daniel. My name is Dr. Stona Jackson. I'm an orthodontist. I straighten teeth, I make beautiful smiles. I say that to every patient when they come in. Mostly we do braces, but we also do Invisalign. Those are clear plastic trays that align the teeth. Either way, we need a way to kind of push and pull the teeth into perfect alignment. Those are our two main services. It's mostly Americans, either dependents of active duty or also a lot of retirees and children of retirees. A lot of civilians, but almost all Americans. I have a few German patients. I get this question a lot. Teeth will always move. It's just a basic mechanism of biology. Teeth will always move. They do move faster for younger people, and it's, I think, a more important time of life to have perfectly straight teeth is when you're younger, but it really doesn't matter. For me, I can move teeth at any age. It's just slower for adults, people over 18. So we do have another location, but that's primarily general dentistry. They don't do any orthodontics there. If they have a case they think is good, they can send it to us. There are other orthodontists in the area, but I obviously think we're the best. We usually start with a consult, just a meet and greet, and everyone wants to know the same two things. How long will it take and how much is it going to cost me? And so we try to answer those questions and any other questions they have. The consult appointment is almost always at lunch because it's really quiet and I have lots of time. Nobody's pulling me away. I can sit and answer every question they have. And I think it's a good opportunity to really hear the story. Everyone comes here with a story. Whether they have braces or they never had braces, they all have a story, and I think it's important to hear that. I was active duty with the US Army, and then I reached a point where it was time to PCS to go back home, and I told the Army, I'll stay in the Army as long as you want, just give me some more time in Germany. And they said, service member will PCS. And I said, my contract's up, I gotta find a job. And my kids are all in German school, we bought a little house in the area, we're very happy, we're here for a long time. Yeah, ein bisschen. But all my patients are American. We speak English here in the office. So it's hard to get good. My kids are really good at German. I came here with the military as a kid, and my parents put me in the DoD schools, didn't learn a word of German. But in the back of my mind, I always said, if we come to Germany, my kids are learning German. So we threw them in German school, and they're all doing great. The consultation is always with me because I'm kind of the planner, the facilitator. I'm the one who drives the treatment. I tell them what the next step is. But they probably spend more time with the assistants and with the staff. So we are a team, we all work together. You know, when the office does really well, when we have a big month and we help a lot of people, we all celebrate together. And it's important to be nice to everybody. You know, you'll see me, but you need to be nice to the front desk people, and they need to be happy to treat you well. So I think it's a team effort. We have about half American citizens and some local nationals, and some people who are immigrants like me who decided to stay, residents in Germany who love it here and want to live here. Oh, I love the weather. I love how clean and safe it is. I lived in Seattle before this. Well, I guess before I went to Texas, I lived in Seattle for 10 years, and the weather is very similar. I love the people. I love so much about it. Well, I'm an older gentleman. I'm 45 years old, but I do enjoy, one of my hobbies is playing video games. I'm a big World of Warcraft player. So you may see me online playing World of Warcraft, but
Probably won't see you online doing that.
no, you don't play. You're not a gamer, but that's kind of my hobby. I like to run, but most people know that about me. Every morning before work, I'll go for a short jog up in the hills here in the woods. And that really gives me energy, it fills me up. So I'm ready for the day. We live in Mackenbach, so not that far, but I drive in and then I go for a little jog and then I come in to work.
Okay, cool.
The most important thing that we have a lot of trouble with is the non-availability form. Military dependents under the age of 23 need a non-availability form for their military insurance to pay for treatment. So if you have a young person under 23 and they're an active duty dependent, they need that non-availability form. And you can bring that to your first appointment, and that's okay.
Okay, and how do they get that?
They just, usually the parent or the sponsor just goes by the dental clinic, the military dental clinic, and they ask for it. They will usually fill out the form without the patient being there. It's very easy. It doesn't take too long. They don't need to book an appointment. But it is an extra step. And sometimes, you know, we have an afternoon availability. We just met them and we could offer them braces, but they don't have the form. So we have to make another appointment. And I'm always big on saving appointments because I know I have school-age children. I don't want to take them out of school again. Parents take off work to come see me. I don't want to make them do that again. So I'm all about saving them time, making it smooth and simple. Oh, you know, I got this 3 times today. The wisdom teeth, the evil wisdom teeth. You do not need to have your wisdom teeth out to get braces. Wisdom teeth are not evil. They don't make your teeth crowded. So if somebody tells you take out your wisdom teeth or it gets crowded, that's not true. There are lots of studies on this.
Okay.
I have my wisdom teeth, they're fine. They can be excellent teeth as long as you keep them clean. We take for granted here in the office how much we know about teeth and mouths. So we have to take a moment and really put ourselves in their shoes and think, if I knew nothing, how would I help this person? And that helps a lot if you're able to do that. Oh, I saw this one on your other video. So patients ask me this. I recommend twice a day brushing if you don't have braces, morning and night. But if you have braces, I always ask my patients this. If they have the really funky teeth, I say, how many times? What am I going to say? It's every time you eat. If you have braces, you need to brush every time you eat. There are special floss picks that can get between the teeth and around the wire. That works well. Or you can use a floss threader. It's like a flexible sewing needle to get up under the wire. It takes more time and effort. You need special equipment. I would say once a day is best. But usually kids can get away with a little bit less than that, maybe every other day. Adults need to floss or their gums are gonna get really big and puffy and gross. Well, personally, I have to admit I only floss about once a week. I know the line is once a day, but that's a lot of flossing. I floss about once a week, personally. I recommend once a day, the right answer. It's good to know the right answer, but admit that reality is not as forgiving. And say, you know, I think I'm doing okay, I'm flossing. Maybe it's not every day, but I don't need to feel bad about myself and I don't need to be condemned for not doing the perfect thing. I do the best I can, we all do. That's all we can ask of each other.
Awesome. That's about it.
All right,
Thank you.
thanks.